Hi, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. It's my day off today, so I thought I would do a sort of a general reading for the collective, just have a bit of fun, use like a huge amount of I've got like a lot of cards, so I thought I'll use some of them, a couple of them, to kind of have some fun and do a reading for you all. So yeah, it's not based on any star signs, so it's not going to suit everyone, so take what resonates. Some may suit you, some may not. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Reading for the collective. Tell me about that. Embrace the moment. So it's telling you to embrace the day. Get rid of all those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself. Try not to judge others. This is just about changing your perspective, changing the way you think, and just being grateful really for where you're at the moment. By doing that, you're actually going to be raising your vibration, which is great, because then you're going to be attracting into your life things that you are manifesting because you're raising your vibration. But a part of manifestation is to be grateful. So there's nothing wrong with that card. I feel like there's things that sometimes we're not wanting to ask. So whether, when we're manifesting, maybe people feel like they don't want to manifest, or they can't manifest that, or I just feel like when we need help as well with things going on in our lives, I guess the universe or God or whoever you believe is just saying, look, you need to just ask. Also, signs and synchronicity. Someone isn't, or whoever this reading will be for, not paying attention to signs and synchronicities. Like I know even yesterday for me, I saw numbers all day, whether it was 1221, whether it was 333, 444. Just now I saw a number as well. I forgot what number that was, but I just saw another number. So this has been going on, this went on all day yesterday, and now it's happening again today. So I keep seeing same numbers. So for me, that's saying certain things. You can Google angel number and then type in the number and it will tell you what it means. So pay attention to signs the universe is trying to give you. You never know what they're going to be telling you, but I feel like this is a lot about manifesting in your life what it is you want and changing your energy, really. Can I have a card for the collective, please? Health. What's your health? This is very important. Stress, everyday things that we're doing in our lives, all affects our health. It's also number 71. 71 is 8, and 8s are about justice, they're about transformation and about action. So you need to take action on both of these things. And I guess also change parts of your life where they're affecting your health in a negative way. It's also telling you on the bottom to surrender. So 9 and 1 is 10, which is like 10, 1 and 0 is 1, right? You can only have one number. So this is like endings and new beginnings. So I feel like whatever's happening in your life at the moment, you need to surrender to what's happening. Sometimes things don't turn out the way that we want, but they normally turn out better. So yeah. I feel like though there's something that you don't want to take time out from. Once again, it's also number 10, as I said, signs and synchronicities. So it's in reverse. So to me, this is saying there's something that you don't want to end. You're trying to avoid an ending to something. You don't want to take time out from this, whatever this is. But you've also got, look, relationship change in reverse, because you don't want to make For some of you, if it's about a relationship, you don't want to make a relationship change. You don't want to take time out, like I said. Doing some personal growth, though, is very important. That's an obstacle possibly for you, or a challenge, but it needs to happen. You know, working on ourselves, and by that I don't mean change your hair color. I mean working on ourselves. You know, doing healing, working on your self-love and your self-worth, and a better version of yourself will help you not attract, you know, crap things into your life. So they're also very important, but you are going to need patience because you do have a love partnership coming, which is great. So we'll put surrender up there as well. So that's a few things for you that, depending on what's happening in your life, doesn't have to be about a relationship. It could be a job. There's something you don't want to change in your job, but for those of you that was about a relationship, tell me more. You've got healing in reverse. So, as I said to you, with the health upright, and if there's a relationship change, some of you are going to have to do some healing. And I did say to you, with the surrendering and working on yourself, personal growth, I did say with that, you need to do healing. And it's come in reverse because that's not happening. So for whoever this is for, you need to have more compassion with yourself. Maybe there's a lot of situations that you didn't see the truth with. But I feel like this is all about closure. Maybe you need some sort of closure, or you're going to be getting some sort of closure. But yeah, you need to still do the healing on yourself, which is part of your personal growth. Let's find out more for you, for the collective. Tell me more about the collective. Ooh, this, I mean, okay, so whoever this reading is for, it pretty much says the same kind of thing every kind of deck, which is what I love. But you've got the main female, so it doesn't have to be a female. It can be whoever's the more feminine energy. Now, main male, which would be like a divine counterpart, is in reverse. And that, to me, is saying it's a karmic relationship, which is probably the one, as I said, that you're going to have to do healing from. So if this is about love for whoever this is for, it's a karmic. Now, you've also got official person, and on the bottom you've got adjudication. So there might be some sort of, maybe you're going through court, and maybe this person works in that kind of field, like police or the legal field. Or, yeah, as I said, you're going through some sort of court. You've got number 2. There's another sign of synchronicity for you. You've got 2 with the main female. You've got 22 with the official person. And you've got on the bottom, you've got 11. 1 and 1, 2. Oh, and then you've got main male, number 1. And then you've got journey, 1 and 0, being 1. You've got a lot of numbers. You've also got lovers in reverse here. So yeah, for some of you, it's like abundance. There is going to be, it doesn't have to be money, but it could be abundance in your life. It looks like you're moving away, possibly traveling, but the energy that I'm getting from this card is like the Six of Swords, transitioning. It's like moving to a better situation. You know, it's like moving to calmer waters in the tarot. I feel like this is very similar. You're taking a journey. You're moving away from something. You're releasing the baggage. And with the Lovers in reverse, obviously that's saying karmic or a breakup of some description. So yeah, everything's kind of pointing to a relationship breakdown, something that's not meant for you. You've got to do the healing, and something better is coming in. You know, now I'm sorry if you don't really want a love reading, but it seems to be going that way. You, as I said though, take what resonates with you. I think I said that earlier. You know, parts of this may suit you. Maybe you just got to do personal growth and do some healing from the past. Maybe it's just about embracing the moment and being grateful for what you have so you can manifest what you want, and changing your perspective. You know, who knows? Okay. I can't make this shit up. So you've got liberation. And it says breaking free from a negative attachment. Number 25. 2 and 5 is 7. 7s are about challenges and obstacles, right? Now you've got personal growth being number 7. You've also got liberation being 25, 2 and 5 being 7. And Winter's End, which talks about regeneration, a rebirth, and a positive outcome. And it's number 16. 6 and 1, 7. What did I say about numbers? So it's like talking about having a rebirth. So you're freeing yourself from something. You're freeing yourself from something that's negative, and this is the karmic. Karmics are somebody that we're in a relationship with or a situation with, and we learn from that. So generally it's a pretty negative. Oh, sorry. I'm feeling very drained all of a sudden. So this could be a very draining. What's your health? Like I said, this is a very, being empathetic. It's very draining on me. So I don't know whether you're not sleeping well or you're just feeling very drained and very like maybe also the time out card that we got earlier could mean like more of a 4 of Swords kind of tarot where, you know, you're feeling exhausted, you're burnt out, you know, you've that kind of energy. So anyway, back to the Winter's End card. This is like, yeah, as I said, you're liberating yourself, freeing yourself from something, and you are going to end up with a positive outcome, which is what I said before with the new relationship coming in. And you're having a rebirth, which is your personal growth. So it's all kind of the same cards, each deck. Yeah. I just feel like with the Sacred Heart on the bottom, you need to work on your own self-love. And also feel, I'm getting you also need to heal your heart. Some more the collective. You've got past love and destiny. Yeah, so there's a situation where this person was not your twin flame, as I said, karmic. This person could have had darker features, doesn't have to be darker skinned, but darker features at least. Can you tell me more about this destiny card? Yeah, so you were destined to go through this because obviously, as I said, karmics are about learning. You're learning lessons, learning things so we can evolve. You were definitely destined to go through this. And as I said, though, it's not an honest connection. It's not pure love. It's in reverse, true love. So it's destined for you to go through this part with this past person. But yeah, because it's not true love. It's not your twin flame. Collective. Not wanting to let go of something, not wanting to have time out, like I said, retreat in reverse. Now you've got express your love, and you've got let go of control issues in reverse. So this is now telling me that you need to, where we're talking about healing, we're talking about liberation, we're talking about you having personal growth. Man, this is draining me. This is saying to me, you need to be able to speak your truth, right? I feel like you also need to take control in this situation. You know that this is a karmic, you know that this situation isn't good for you, you know there's something you need to liberate yourself from. So it's like, well, now you need to take back control. As much as you may not want to retreat, you need to. And I feel like you need to make sure you express how you feel, because maybe previously, maybe you haven't actually got to speak your own truth. So I feel like now is the time. Okay, good card for the collective. Cupid's arrow is on the bottom. Oh, look, I can't make this shit up. Karmic relationship. Coffee cup. And abundance. And you've also got the butterfly. Ascending, like I said, is in reverse because you need to do the healing still. So, yeah, karmic relationship. As I said, this is needing to change your perception, and I mentioned the perception before, and also letting go of a karmic relationship, and this is not happening. You're not wanting to let it go. You're not seeing this relationship for what it is. As I said, changing your perception. That was in the first card. Yeah, this with the coffee cup in reverse, I'm getting that you don't even enjoy each other anymore. You don't really talk anymore. It's not like you're savoring the moment. I don't feel like this is a good energy. But I feel like you're needing to heal your inner child, release your past, and evolve, grow, and move to a next phase. And that's going to be a very abundant phase, which is pretty much everything the cards have already said. So we know that, and there's Cupid's arrow sticking out. Like I said to you before, Cupid's arrow was on the bottom. There is love coming, a new love. So I feel like if it's love that you are after, then this message is probably for you if you're in this kind of situation. Yeah, I feel like you letting go of this past person is going to bring something better. Okay, card for the collective, please. Card for the collective. And you got loads. Distorted desire. So you're seeing something as what you want, different from what it actually is. It talks about your perception again. Really see a relationship for what it is. You're trusting tricksters. Pretty much says it all. You have wishful expectations, which is exactly the same. 3 different cards saying pretty much the same thing, that you're not seeing this situation really for what it is. You have wishful expectations, as in like wishful thinking, fantasies, like the 7 of Cups kind of card that you expect, you know, for this person to be, or for you to have in your future or your life or in your love life, whatever. And it's like these people are not, or this person is not really who they appear to be. But they're also not who you think they are, because you have wishful expectations about this person. You're trying to think this person is better, or a better kind of human, or whatever, than they really are. And unfortunately, it's going to end with broken dreams for you, because you're going to see who this person is. I feel like, though, there's definitely intimacy. Like, intimacy is needed. It helps people become closer. And I feel like part of your lesson is knowing that intimacy often includes like learning what love isn't. You can have sex with somebody and it doesn't mean that they love you. It doesn't mean that you love them. As I said to you before, you need to be able to speak your truth with the voice card. So it's all pretty much saying the same things over and over, which to me is just amazing. It's what I like about cards. They, you know, if they were all different, that would be weird. But when they're all the same and they're saying the same thing over and over, and I'm shuffling, I'm not pulling them out, they're jumping out, it tells you something. Okay, card for the collective, please. So the 3 cards that came out are pretty much exactly the same as what we've had. So it's telling you to pray, have conversations with the divine. You know, if you believe in the universe, talk to the universe. As I said, this is about manifesting. It's also with regards to the ask if you need help. You know, all of that is this card. Grateful. You've got gratitude. Make a list of everything that is good in your life. Maybe you need to start like a daily gratitude journal or something like that, where it can teach you, you know, like you have a lot to be grateful for. And as I said with that first card, it talked about being grateful. It talked about changing your perspective. Like we go through shit. And it's not because the universe is like, well, God is sitting there going, ha, 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 like it's just funny to see you going through this hard part in your life. We go through these things so we can evolve. You know, like being a Scorpio, we have a lot of shit happen in our lives. A lot. And you know what? It makes us who we are. It makes us grow. It's because we're strong. It's because, You know, we can get through anything. And I'm not saying other signs can't, but I'm saying, you know, it helps us to become, it's like a tower card. It helps us transform and become who we're meant to be. It helps us become stronger. We're getting rid of things that are not good for us. And you know what? The universe knows what's good for us, or God knows what's good for us and what's not. Meditation may help you find your center. So that's also a good card. Also, you could spend time in nature or do something creative. Maybe all of them are things that might help you. Nature's always good anyway. You know, the energy of nature, it's always a good thing. I might do one over here. Let's do these ones. Yeah, there's cards you can't see that I've got over here that I brought with me to do. But why not? And I just picked some random ones, so I'm going to have to go this way. I've only got little hands. Card for the collective, please. Forgive. So, once again, this is number 10. As I said, endings and getting closure, leaving something, and that will bring new beginnings. Because when one door closes, another door opens. So this is about an ending of some description, you know, feeling sorry for yourself, be around nature, that always can help. But also, it's about forgive. You know, we need to forgive. It's part of our healing. As much as we might not forgive them, we have to let something go. You know, you might be angry. Maybe this person hurt you in some horrific way or cheated on you or did something. And, you know, you're like, I can't forgive them. Let it go for you. You don't have to let them know. You're just letting it go for your own self. On the bottom, you have the garden. Number 15, 5 and 1, 6. And it's in reverse because 6 talks about success and reward. So it's in reverse because there is no success and reward with this past person, which is why there's an ending. And it says something lovely will grow from this, and it's in reverse because there is no stability and security here. This is not going to turn into the love of your life. This is a karmic. It's something for you to learn from so you can then get something better. So you've got the garden card. To forgive them, I mean, you could even write yourself a letter, like to them, but from you, but not send it, just burn it and return it to the earth. But write in there your feelings and then let it go. Okay, card for the collective, please. Card for the collective. And it's like, nope. Wish I had bigger hands. I don't have bigger hands. Card for the collective, please. I want you to fly out. Thank you. Oh my god, that card was on the bottom a second ago. And I looked at it and but it wasn't on, it was on the bottom, so I didn't pick it. And it was celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. At the moment, this is in, it kind of came out like a bit like, Now, the reason that it came out like that is because, once again, you've still got healing to do. You are going to bring exciting things into your life once you manifest, once you do this healing. But at the moment, you've still got, you know, healing to do, which is part of the forgiveness, part of the healing, part of being grateful, manifesting, speaking your truth, you know, all of these things, right? But you do have the star card on the bottom. And the Star card is like in the tarot, it's about having hope and faith. It's about, you know, like the expression wish upon a star. You can manifest what it is you want. Whether it's tranquility, whether it's healing, whether it's a miracle, whether it's happiness, whether it's whatever this is. And I feel like whatever's coming is going to bring this abundance of happiness, positivity, you know, good times. Like it's going to be better than where you've been. Sorry, sometimes I go to shuffle. I broke both my wrists years ago when every time I go to shuffle, my wrists sometimes give in. They're like, no, no shuffling. Okay, let's go. You've got relax, everything's okay in reverse, and you've got your desire is within reach. I really want to pick one more card. I'm hearing pick one more card. Flower power in reverse. Interesting. We were talking about healing. We're talking about health. We're talking about nature. It's interesting that flower power comes out because it's all about the healing powers of nature, really. Flowers, flower essences, just nature in general. Maybe that's something to look into. I don't know. These cards are just here to give you a range of information. Take what resonates with you. But it's telling you that you're at this point where it's like everything is not going to be fine with this relationship, this karmic. And it's just telling you that, you know, as much as we're talking about don't try and control things, and it's saying, no, now you need to control it. You need to take back control. You need to say goodbye. This is also saying the same. It's like, normally it would be upright, everything's okay, relax. And it's like, no, it's not going to be okay. This is where you need to go, no, everything is not going to be okay. Your desire is within reach, though. Have faith. Everything is working in your favor, which is nothing wrong with that. Let's do these ones. We might have to move these all up. I'm running out of room for this many cards. Healing and Phoenix Rising. What did I say? You've got healing now a couple of times. You need to do healing. This is number 3, 2 and 1 being 3. 3s are about growth, which we've also had. So once again, synchronicity, signs, it's telling you you are going to need to do healing to grow from this situation. And you've also got Phoenix Rising number 5. This is you needing to make a change so that you can grow. And unfortunately, it means there's going to be a loss. And the loss may come with conflict. But you are going to rise like a phoenix. You're going to be fine. You've also got number 33. Oh, look, say what you mean in reverse. As I said, you haven't got to speak your truth. You need to speak your truth. 8 and 1 is 9. You're not accomplishing what you need to have a climax, have an end with this person. To get to number 10, you need to be able to say what you mean and say how you feel and say goodbye to this person. Now, sexual arts is also on the bottom. This is about success and reward. So to me, like, whoever you're going to be with, you're going to have hot sex. Let's move on, because I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube, but you're going to be fine. Whatever's coming in is going to be amazing. Which is great. All right, tell me more. collective. Something is definitely fated. We've had this card before. We've definitely had this card before. Now, where's these? Let me have a look. So you've got 17. I want to have a look at the meanings. Yeah, fate, karma, acceptance. There are things you cannot change, and knowing what these things are. And there's that saying, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with those events, and your current circumstances have to teach you exactly what I've been saying. You've also got to be fair, number 38. And that's all about balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. And it talks about life being like a pendulum. You will also always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. So once again, this is about karma. Wondrous things will be revealed now. And it says, I forgot to read the relationship part on the other one. It says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. If I go back to 17 quick, what did the relationship part say? Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and try not to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so that you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. I mean, what have I been saying this whole time? Is exactly that. Pretty much this is the same messages. Yeah. Rebirth and reinvention. I can't make this shit up, I swear to God. We're talking about healing. We're talking about Phoenix Rising. We're talking about rebirth. You've had rebirth before. It's going to take courage and strength for you to leave a situation. But it's telling you by everything that I've said, read, shown, it's all the same messages. Whoever this reading is for, is, I guess the message is to learn the lesson so you can move on to something better and then do the work on yourself. Yeah, you need to get back to enjoying your life. Do something fun for yourself that you enjoy doing. you know, do the meditation, ask the universe, God, whoever you believe, you know, answers, get some answers. All right, let me do, I might do one more and then I might have to end this, otherwise this is going to be like 50 minutes already. But this is pretty much showing no matter what cards I pick, you get the same kind of reading. So it's definitely a message for somebody out there. Yeah, stop settling. You do have free will. See the deception. See the relationship in the person for who they are. And then you are going to have a union. But you need to take that opportunity of having a fresh start and having patience. Some of you feel bound to this person. You might be married, high level of commitment, something like that. It's about pride. It's about ego as well. Maybe you don't want to appear like you failed, you know, a marriage or a relationship or whatever this is. But for some of you, you really don't want to move in a new direction. But that's also because you haven't done that healing and the work on yourself. As I said, if you have done that healing, you wouldn't want to be in this situation anymore. It wouldn't be an attractive situation. Let me just quickly, I'll get one lot of tarot cards and then we will move on. I will end the reading. Yeah, you need to be okay by yourself. Okay, cards for the collective. Something you're going to have to sacrifice, but you need to recognize what it is. There is no success here. To be successful, you're going to have to make a change and be okay being alone. Be okay being independent, working on your own finances, but you're going to have to make the choice. And this is, as I said to you, all destined. Everything you're going through is destined. Everything that you've had to go through, which involves ending a relationship, is because this is a karmic. This is something to teach you something. Seven of Swords. Stop deceiving yourself into thinking this person is a certain type of person when they're not. Stop thinking they're the perfect husband, or they'll be the perfect husband, or they'll be the perfect partner, or they will be the, you know, perfect boyfriend. They're not. They're never going to be that. This person is here to teach you the complete opposite of that. And I don't mean to laugh. Like, trust me, I've been there, right? I know what this is like. I know that you maybe feel fear and that is why you don't want to leave. But it's telling you to have hope because there is better out there. I know how hard it is to walk away from someone you feel love for, but there's too many obstacles and challenges. And it's interesting because you've got 5-5, conflict, loss, and change, and you've got 2 of them. I mean, what more can I say, really? You're not wanting to end it, but once again, you need to do that healing. You need to do that transformation on yourself, the rebirth. It's pretty much all the same cards. There's things you don't know. You need to take back your own power. You need to know that this relationship is a karmic situation. This is not your divine counterpart. They probably have very different values than you do. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end it there. I mean, it's pretty much telling you what you need to know. If this resonates, like, yeah, please share and subscribe, like the video, and yeah, hopefully tell me if you like these. I might leave the comments on. Ooh, 4444 I just saw. Tell me if you like these kind of readings, and I'll maybe do more of them. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.